I won't remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city?
No!
If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her. With force!
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied.
That's right! Death to the Queen! Death to the rise! Grab arms! We will march!
Why are you joining in this? I prefer Vaclu over Talia, but this is hardly a task for a warrior. Shrewd. I hate to lower myself to joining this mob, but your plan may work.
You would fight with them? This is madness! We need reinforcements!
The Off-Worlder joins us! Let's fight these rats! The Royals must die!
Where that came from? Where that came from? Who wants to die first? Where that came from?
Donos emeragith, wanarakora ci drunka sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rachata. Dawacho singu poendo rakawa ichi rendumo para makawana abawasi. You kroren man mapusiti nolara, bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu estricto natada ver mabachokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me burukra. Inwamagro, me rangana noruta. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu estricto natada ver mabachokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me burukra. Febko Mariam Gawata Situ Insula Raka Rakachata Tamaso Kinchuda Waka Mopiguna Wana Sichukora Tawa Bomababe want to susintu Mukarata Tu estricto natada ver mabarchokto Torenibu inturata sisi me burukra Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu estricto natada ver mabarchokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me burukra. Febko Mariam Gawata Situ Insula Raka Rakachata Tamaso Kinchuda Wanga Mopiguna Wana Sichukora Tawa Donos emeragith Wanarakora ci drunka sa inchobin sasha Dosimana rachata.
You look like an off-worlder. My name's Galisi. I'm a checkpoint captain at the merchant quarter. If you're here for Juma juice, it's not that good. But at least it's cheap. I don't think Bith have the same sense of taste we do. Long day, as always. Sulio was captain of that checkpoint for years. I never knew why she came here every night until I got her job. She was murdered. I didn't want her job, but I got it now. We stand at the checkpoints all day long. It gets hot out there and my feet are always killing me. But now I'm in charge and everybody's problems are mine. So I have to deal with all the people begging to get out of the city. Every one of them's got a story. Let me tell you, there are a lot of sad stories out there. She was murdered. I didn't want her job, but I got it now. The same as everyone. People are trying to blame that doctor, Dagon Gent. I don't think even Command believe he did it, but someone's got to take the blame. I almost think that investigators aren't really looking. Dagon's convenient. They don't want to find the real murderer. Sulio was murdered. Maybe even assassinated. I might be a little paranoid. I have a wife and daughter to look after, and I feel like I'm a target now. I'm tempted to just grab my family and take the first shuttle out of here. I really am torn. There are some days where I think I'm a fool to stay. So the rumors are true. If you're working with who I think you are, I'll leave. Right now. Just don't hurt my family. I promise. I won't tell anyone. I'll be on the first shuttle out. I'll be going.
Tawini malre, una bola quechua wantungatong. Krachi kusa kunta chubatun boraramwa. John Sobo Marimpa, Komarikata Nimpuna Kea Sorupa Manwante, Nekama Gronde Samarakanti. Mogachi, Norta, Imbreve Sotamice, Pratanga no me vide tota Rojawana Chiki, Promne Brava, Nikate Sosa Gorkava Tumpa, Ola Belewe Nikata, Rishunko, Jova Ninja Chimba, Taxi Tretujut.
Pasa sushowi, Kanaina doka chess, Kapatoroni losachi rana diktik, Naji kachi a ubanta. Lutanas, antihit mudira yun chuba.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. I suggest you leave the room, off-worlder. I've got all the fans I need right here. So go space yourself. This room is reserved, off... If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. You're flaming right, I do. The night she made the great flight, she ripped Dagon apart. Not literally, but we could hear her laying into him over here. We got a good laugh at it. Dagon was so mad he was sputtering. Then he stormed off. Best entertainment we had that night. The only good thing about that Sulio is she had a good tongue on her. I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Bekel's turf. She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you? Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up! They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. But the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pazak game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend. Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Know him? He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi, right? I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle. Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic? A pity. The Republic needs every capable person they can get. If you'll excuse me.
There's got to be something you need, something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal, something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me 1 open Starport visa. I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on. Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I want.
Malampro tarawanti casa samcha barada watasha kontia chama umbrata tiwas. Ta come ta playa justing miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha. Da upa bossa curata go jujuto yoke hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune Gavadumba munsuru kupla liyawa bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma Ta come tak playa justing miki gongo beaste kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha Chone mulera ton kinge ba no jansaka nikaraska tancha nik mawimbo granda mi bilan Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma Ta come tak playa justing miki gongo beaste kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha Ta come tak playa justing miki gongo beaste kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma Da upa bossa curata go jujuto yoke hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha Sikuno bosh tumabug sa mina nung forote mitisi mingro agorunto Ichiret korangata inkuntanga waikerebo tawa yato kauluan
Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto Mopiguna wana si jinsi wano bosh Nujka wana si jo rana pa manga kan Mopigla wajo si mukchuto Tanto todos tumukarata Miranga na roto Dosi mana rachata Insukre masukun ratungala Merontono junsara ka roto Minsukun rakawata Poendo raktamana sobu Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto Mopiguna wana si jinsi wano bosh
Yeah. My life is yours.
Kroto Insukre masukun ratungala Merontono junsara ka roto Minsukun rakawata Poendo raktamana sobu Aramontok gara chukorak. Grun kanwana mochi nito rabanaka. Dosimona racha. Gona chidrum paba nakaras. Tanto todos tu karata. Miranganoroto. Dosimana rachata. Kroton.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if... Foul business, that is. That would be Bohema's SOD. Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3. No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Tu nice mangia yumar lorda wata no sanazdika. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata. Dahupa o sakurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba watiaki yukito tune. Ento meshmi paju watamincha yokolondado nukulabirawa. Tines un soto. Tu nice mangia yumar lorda wata no sanazdika. Tawancha morechiwa. Punta chiwita inkaki.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There is a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. He might have even bought some.
Greetings, Master. Do you have any interest in my goods? Entity Bahima unknown. I have many serving droid parts. The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits. Thank you for your business.
Kif and the Cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
Tu nice mangia yumar lorda wata no sanazdika. Tawancha mor. Dahupa go sakurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak. Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Nico, is it? And the Offworlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Bazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Ghent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other. You expect me to believe...
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. But there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
I've already given my report, Offworlder. He came from his office, like I said.
The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi. You have a recording? And I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Ghent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Ghent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Ghent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat. The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators. I'm not gonna say any more. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Ghent's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. What the hell happened to you anyway? Your face looks like the back end of a dewback. Well, regardless, I owe you and Mandalore one. Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hud's Fall. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with? A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a master there, I think I know who it is. I'm not certain, otherwise I'd tell you. But the man I'm thinking about is smart, likes to stay in the shadows, and is cryptic as hell. If he isn't a Jedi Master, he should become one. There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those discs because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisc has the procedure. Vaclu's gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. If you take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisc. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.